Yeah, Brother Love Show. Thursday night, get down. We just chopping a little bit. Let's go. Yeah, we in here. What's happening? I'm solo tonight, man. But I got a caller though. Okay, yeah, we in this thing, man. Brother Love Show. We back in here. Thursday night, get down. You hear me? We got a little special guest on the line. We're gonna do a little Q&A tonight, man. We're just gonna ask the questions to get the answers, man, for the people out here. You know what I mean? So let's go. Let's not waste no time, man. All right. We got Sister Sherry Love on the line. How you doing tonight, Miss Sherry Love? How we doing over there?
I'm doing good.
You doing good? You sounding good.
Good.
Doing good, sounding good. I got you up late night. You getting ready for work tomorrow, but we're gonna keep you up for a few minutes. You hear me? We're gonna continue the conversation. I was just telling the Brother Love show that we had you on the line and we was doing a Q&A and we was getting to some juicy answers and questions. And, we just want some honest feedback on some shit. You know what I mean? They don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
What you sipping on over there? You sipping tonight? What you sipping? You sipping?
hmm
Are you sipping? Sipping on something? Are you sipping?
No, actually, I'm not.
No sippage? No sippage?
I'm eating oatmeal.
Oh wow, that
I
is
just
my
came from
favorite.
the gym
That is my favorite.
with granola and raisins.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I don't want to get you with your mouth full. You can talk and eat oatmeal, huh? You can talk.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Let me get some
No
background.
problem.
Need some background noise. I think. Let me
I
see.
want to be smacking the phone.
You can smack. Mr. Brother Show. He can
Mm-hmm.
smack over here. So
Mm-hmm.
okay. So yeah, let me run a few of these questions by you now. You gave me a couple. I'm gonna need you to redo them for me one time. So what did I ask you for? I'll say, what was
Okay.
your celebrity crush, dead or alive?
And I said Gerald Levert and Barry White.
Yeah. You did say you like the big teddy bear. You like the
Yeah,
yeah. You want a nigga to yell at you.
everything.
Them niggas yell at you. You know them niggas. You like to yeah. You like a nigga to yell at you. You know a nigga to yell.
No, no, I ain't got to
Well, you
yell.
know them niggas right there.
Just be aggressive though.
Them was some yellers right there though.
You ain't got to yell. That can be a little aggressive.
So he ain't gotta yell. Just be a little bit aggressive.
No. Yeah.
Okay. You something else. Okay. So let's move on. I think
Which for me are the man.
I asked you, what was the best thing about being a woman?
And I said the vajayjay because it's a powerful thing.
The vajayjay. So the vajayjay is the best thing. That's just, I mean, just having one entitles you to certain shit. So I get it, huh?
Say that again. Having one word.
I said just having one entitles you to certain things. So I guess so, huh?
You know how to work it. You know what to do with
You
it.
know how
You
to work.
take care of it.
So let me tell you. Do you know what tomorrow is?
And
Do you know what tomorrow is?
Friday.
No, tomorrow is National Vagina Appreciation Day.
Is it?
Didn't know that, huh? News for you. News
No.
flash. Yeah, tomorrow's National Vagina Appreciation Day out there, man, folks. You know, at the Brother Love Show, we
Get
give out the
out
game.
here.
Yes, I can't wait till they have National, Penis Day. Be proud of your penis day. I'm gonna be out
Ding
there.
day.
Yeah, big thing day. You know what I
National
mean?
ding
Yeah,
day.
we might have to be the founders of that movement right there. I don't think they got there yet. You know, give the brothers a little something to
Mm.
be proud about. You hear me? Yeah, but tomorrow,
You
yes.
know,
On a serious note,
every day is a day.
tomorrow
Every
is
day is a
National.
national day.
Yes, tomorrow we appreciate the vagina. Tomorrow's that day.
Mm. Okay.
Tomorrow you learn
That's
something
groovy.
you learn something over here at the Brother Love Show.
Yeah, you do. I didn't know that.
You learn something over here. Definitely.
Mm.
You definitely. Let me keep going. Okay, let's see what else.
You hear that, girl? Show day tomorrow.
Okay, I got one for you right here. Okay. Is it harder to find a relationship or is it harder to maintain a relationship?
For me, it's harder to find one.
It's harder to find one. So you think you can, it's
Yeah.
hard. So it's easier for you to maintain them once you got them. You know how to keep them once you got them. You just,
Oh, for sure.
Okay, okay,
Me, yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you, what's some of the things you do that lock him in? What is it? The cooking? Is it the loving? And what you?
Yeah.
It's a combination of the cooking and
Um,
loving, and then you.
well, I have to say, it wouldn't necessarily be the cooking, because that's something I would have to redo, because I'm not a cooker anymore. I haven't cooked for a long time.
Okay,
But, and I know that probably plays a big part, but I would, I'm a follower in the relationship,
okay,
and
okay.
I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, I
And I
like
don't know,
that.
I can't break it down. There's nothing in specific. I'm gonna do everything I'm supposed to, and everything that he makes me want to do by his actions.
Okay, okay. I can dig that. I like that. I like that. I like that. So, you know how to play. You know your role, then.
For sure.
Pretty much. Do you think that's something that a lot of women have right now, or that's something that's
No,
lacking? That's lacking. You
not
know.
at all. Not at all.
I mean, with oh man, that's a cold thing right there. I mean, that's a whole subject in itself right there. Huh?
I'm for sure.
Uh,
I believe in this here what I do.
the young girls, like you have a daughter that you have a young daughter. I mean, do she have your values, or you see her leaning a little differently, or is she picking up your ways, or is she sponging your
Well,
game, or
I'm
what?
I'm I'm just now seeing her in a real relationship,
Okay.
and he's a good dude, and I don't hear no arguing.
Well, shouts out to the good dude, man.
And
And
she likes to cook, and she cooks.
oh, and she's picking up those values that's gonna save her
Oh
down the
yeah,
line
she
too.
cooks. She cooks meal. Yeah.
Those values gonna save her too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you this. Okay, here we go. Where do you find a quality man these days? Where do you go to find a quality man out there for the ladies? Where you go? Where you shop at? Where the good man at? I have women want to know, where do you
You know
find?
what? I can't honestly answer that question because I don't have one. So
You
I
haven't
don't
heard?
know where you go.
So can you ask tomorrow at the water cooler? At the water cooler at the
Mm-hmm.
thing, can you ask in the break room, like, hey, where do you find a good man at? The good quality guys at? Because I got
I don't.
ladies
Yeah,
that
she's good in the quality. I think that for you to find somebody like that, it's not no specific place. That is a person out there like that, a person, not a bunch of them, but a person, and it's just gonna take for y'all to meet.
okay, let me ask you another question. Do you think that that's I want to say the majority of women overvalue themselves? So I mean, saying like they think they should have more than they really deserve, or do they undervalue themselves and they get less than they deserve?
It's half and half, and it kind of go on age. So the younger ones don't know their worth, and
Okay,
then some of the older ones know their worth and think their worth is more than what they worth.
so let me. So as a woman get older, do you think that her value should go up, or she need to bring it down a touch to adjust to?
I think that she needs, if she's single, she needs to be real with herself and know where she's lacking and what she's lacking, and either choose to let that be that or fix it.
Okay,
And you're gonna what attraction, whatever whoever you're attracted to or whatever, they're gonna have some type of the same type of value to where they either accept you for who you are or try, or yeah, they basically have to accept you just like you have to accept them.
hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
That makes sense.
okay, I can dig that. I can dig that. Let me ask you this: who who controls the relationship?
The man should, but the woman does because she's going to continue to do what she's supposed to keep him happy, and he's going to do what he's supposed to keep her happy. So it's kind of 50-50.
I'm okay. I hear that, but I don't believe nothing is 50-50. There's never a 50-50. Now,
Well,
it's gonna
okay,
always be
true.
one who can control it with emotions, so they can control it with, the vagina. Some people control it with dominance, but I don't think that it's 50-50.
But
But
if
I mean,
you, if,
if you say the woman, if you believe the woman is control the relationship, I can rock with that. I can definitely rock with that because I've been seeing that dynamic for a long time now. But
but how she controls it is allowing him to be in control, and like you said, you got to put some air in the tires. Yeah,
right,
you keep him pumped up, and how you keep him how you keep him pumped up, or how he keeps you keeping him pumped up. It's him doing what he's supposed to do to keep you happy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
As
Well,
long as as long as I'm happy, I'm gonna keep you where you're supposed to be, and we are gonna be just one happy soul
so
because we are
I
doing
think when you say you allow him to be in control, I think a dominant male is in control from the gate. You don't
true.
allow him to be in anything. He's not a, you know what I mean? He don't
Yeah,
ask. He don't act. So I
he
think
just is.
for
I
the
get it.
guys that need to be allowed to do things, I think those are the guys that's debaters. I think those are the guys that y'all really not. I don't think y'all really want that. I don't think you want to
Yeah,
be asked no more. Some of y'all want to be asked, but that shit play out, right?
I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask.
You want a man that's gonna do it, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Well, shit. You got to say what you mean now. Like, over here at the Brother Love Show, we got to go into detail. That's why I'm like, shit. When we ask for things, I encourage everybody, men and women, to get into the detail of what you're asking. You know what I mean? Get into the details, because if you're not,
my thing is, it's just if you're gonna be the head of this household, you're gonna take care of family. Just do what it is you're supposed to do. Take care of family. You go to work. You pay what you're gonna pay or what you're supposed to pay. Or I don't expect a man to pay for everything. And he's not work. I gotta work. I gotta do something, and I got my share of whatever it is I'm supposed to put my share on. You know?
so
But just do what you're supposed to do. Just
so
do what you're supposed to do. And we're gonna communicate. You're gonna have to communicate with me. I like to talk, so we're gonna communicate and talk about things. And yeah,
so
as
can a
long as I can hear you.
let me ask you this: Can a man lead without money?
Can he live without money?
Can he lead without money? Can he lead?
Can he live without money? No.
Lead you? Can he lead you without any
Oh,
money?
lead.
Yes, he's the leader. Can he?
Then that's when you allow them to do that. That's
So
where they allow him to be the
that's
house. No, you
it's a
can't.
yes or no question. If he yes he
No,
can. No, he cannot. Okay.
no,
Okay, cool.
no.
Hmm, okay. Everybody got to get it together.
But I help you put up the persona and make it look like
Well, so you would throw up a fake persona like, nah, that wouldn't be right? You wouldn't want to do that though.
uh-huh.
You wouldn't want to do that though, right?
Would I want to do that?
No, you wouldn't want to
No,
throw.
but I wouldn't want to do that from. No, I wouldn't look for that. Maybe it happens. Maybe you laid off for 6 months or a year or something. We still got to function.
Hmm, hmm.
Maybe I'm getting more. I'm getting more money than now, so I'm paying more stuff to me. But in the hopes that you think that it's gonna turn around.
Okay, okay, that's what's up. That's what's happening.
Because you got to be down when it's all when he's down. You got to be down with him, right?
So let me ask you, who's the better communicator, men or women?
Women are, of course,
Why would you say
but
that? Why
the
would you
way
say
you
that?
can, because they like to talk and they involve their feelings. Men don't like to talk about feelings, so they're not gonna talk about nothing that's gonna lead to feelings. So they just
You can't
don't
say
talk a lot.
that, man. I hear that, and I like your opinion on that, but I think that sometimes being over emotional kind of clouds the communication, and I think men are easier at just getting to the point.
Right,
And I think women want you to feel the point over getting the point. You know what I mean? That's why I just wanted to know.
right.
I believe that men are better communicators. I just believe that. And you know
I
why? And
believe
let me tell you another reason why. Because when you go, we go to our church and we go to it. Your pastor's a pretty good communicator, right?
you.
They pay him to communicate, right?
Right,
A lot of times. So and he gets the point. He drives the points home that we really need most of the time. I'm just using him as an example of
right.
as a good communicator. It's
hmm
because communication has to go a lot of times without. It has to be void of feeling sometimes. And women like to use feeling the whole time they're communicating. Would you agree?
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know that. Well,
yeah.
I'm sure there got to be
But
some women
I
that don't,
think,
but most women will go. You gonna feel like feeling with the communication, right? It's
but see, this is where a lot of women get it wrong is they try to express their feeling very loudly and screaming and confrontational. If I have an issue and I need to talk to you and I want you to talk back to me, then I'm gonna talk to you in a tone and in a manner where you know we can talk. I'm not screaming, I'm not yelling, so you can't really you don't know the feeling, but I still want to know, why you came home late, or why was the lipstick in the car. I found this lipstick in the car.
Well, if you find lipstick in the
It's
car,
not mine.
if you found lipstick in the car, you know what's up, right?
Hmm.
Okay, well let's talk
But
about that.
no, 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 not necessarily. I'm not
Okay.
gonna jump to you had somebody in my car. I know that I don't wear brown lipstick and I don't need hair glue. So you had, basically, I'm going to ask you a stupid question, but was so and so in my car? Yes or no?
Right.
Well,
Um,
okay.
I think when men get caught like that, they just might as well just come clean. I think y'all respect us more if we just tell it. You know what I mean? If you
Hmm.
get caught like that,
Right.
like if you caught, nigga, don't lie, nigga, because you caught, nigga. Just go on ahead and I think you get a little
You
more.
did it.
I do think you get more respect when you know what I mean, when you keep it 1,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that. I mean, if you got to go out with honor. You feel me? Like don't go out like a sucker though.
Right.
Like no, you lying.
So
Yeah.
if you're not, okay, so you say he gets caught like that, you caught. So if he's not caught like that, and I just assume I ain't even been to the car, but I think that my neighbor said she seen some lipstick in the car. So in my head, I actually, did you have so and so in my car? I ain't been outside and seen lipstick yet. You don't know the neighbor told me that. What's your response?
Mm. You should tell the truth. If you caught, you caught. I'm a firm believer. I'm just saying, just
So if you did what I asked you, you did. You gonna say yes?
I mean, because if I lie, I'll even look more like a sucker, right? I mean, if you
Right.
caught
But
me,
you
man,
don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where the next part of that conversation goes wrong, because you have some men have the opportunity to lie and they lie. So because you lied, that's going to cause friction when you could have just told the truth and let whatever happens happen. You chose to do whatever you did. You got caught. This is what you did. Now it's up to me to choose what I'm going to do because of it. Am I going to stay? Am I going to be mad? Am I going? You know what I'm saying?
right?
If I just know this my nigga, he's gonna do that. He did it again. He got caught, but I ain't going nowhere. Then okay, what's the use of cussing and fussing and fighting?
So let me ask you this: um, do you think cheating has levels? So what I mean by levels, I mean it's one thing to go, get out or do something, do some shit,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, like cheating is like if he doing for the bro, like he paying her bills, he helping her out, you know what I mean? It's a if your man doing some shit like that, it's a difference if he go out and fuck
Mm-hmm.
abroad. I get that. That's one thing. But this nigga over here, you know, sliding up, this nigga taking a grocery shopping and shit. You feel me? This nigga,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? That's a different level of cheating, right?
Right. I
Okay.
think cheating is cheating. I think that. I mean, what am I doing wrong that can cause you to go meet the bitch at the grocery store and fuck her?
Well, let me ask you this: where has it been in the beginning of time in history that men was only with one woman?
Say that again.
Where has it been in the history of time that man have been with one woman?
Okay, so then
I'm just
get to
asking
know your man.
if you could point it out. I'm just wondering where in history has that happened, and what guy? What was his name? I just want to know. Yeah. Oh, we got my boy
So
Browser out
listen.
there. I see you, boy. I see you in the chat, Browser. What's going on with you, God? I see you, baby. Yeah,
So so
go ahead.
so so if if you say, man, all men are gonna cheat and
No,
just what
I
they're gonna
asked
do.
you. No,
Give
no. I
me
asked. Wait a minute. Let me say it. I asked you when in history has there when there was a man that didn't that was only with one woman. There's never. I'm just where at? Point out. Just give it to me. I want to know where.
okay. So you're saying that if a person gets in a relationship, a woman's supposed to know off top that he's going to cheat at some point. There's
Well,
nothing. There's nothing I can do as a woman to keep my man from cheating.
I'm gonna tell you this. Um, if you got a man that other women find attractive, right?
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not saying that he's gonna cheat all the time. I'm not saying that he's gonna cheat
Hmm.
annually. I'm not saying that he's just gonna be every weekend. But I'm saying that it's in our biological makeup to pursue, capture. You know, we
Okay.
men can have
So
sex without no strings. Women can't. Well, some
okay.
can, hoes can, but most chicks when they if she get out, she probably tired. She ready probably going to the other guy. So I just was it's a difference, right?
So listen, yeah. So if that's the situation, then me and my partner are going to communicate so much that he's going to be able to tell me like either I want to I want to go kick it with somebody else, I want to have a threesome, I want the girl at the grocery store, or whatever the case. We should be able to talk that much and talk openly enough to get that squared away. And so if we talk about it and he chooses to do that, and okay.
So let me ask you this: is leading a guy? I'll just say a guy we work with is, and he like you. Is talking to
Mm,
him and being cool with him is that cheating?
no, I'm
Why
not flirting with him. I'm
why
not.
why
I'm
not?
not.
Because sexual attention
But,
from another man is cheating, Sherry. No
but
matter what.
I'm not gonna. I'm not flirting with him.
But
If he says something out of line, then I'm gonna check him, and
it,
that's not appropriate.
so let
But if
me.
we're just talking, and we talk about our weekend and the movie and stuff like that, well, we can have a
Well,
conversation. But
well, think
if
about this. Once he is once you know that he wants to nail you, and you continue to talk to him, that's cheating. If you have a man, that's cheating. That's for real. You got to shut that down. He want to nail you. It's not. He's looking at you in a sexual manner. That's. Come on now. Let's keep it real.
well, I'm gonna shut him down because I'm gonna let him know that it's inappropriate and it's never gonna happen. And then from there, he's probably not gonna want to talk to me because there's nothing more for us to talk about if that's what you want to talk about. Now, if you come and you talk about the movie, we want to talk about this movie, but that's all we're talking about. And you're gonna know not to discuss whatever else you thought you was going to discuss with me again.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, so let's keep moving. Do attractive women have better lives than unattractive women?
A lot of I don't think so. I don't know. I think it's per person. I don't think it has anything to do with attraction. But I know that a lot being
Okay.
attractive.
Oh, okay.
I
Do
know a
attract.
lot of attractive women who are have lower self esteem than somebody who's not so attractive.
Okay. Well, do they have it? Do they have it easier? I mean, is it easier for them to maneuver? I mean, does it
Mm, I know a lot of pretty women single,
right now? And this, yeah,
and
definitely.
I know a couple of booger whoops that got a man that's been there through thick and thin. So it's kind of half and half. I don't know. I think I'm fine, and I'm single.
Now, what do you do to impress a guy when you like the guy? What you do when you want to impress a guy? What's your tactic? Tell me how you put it down.
I put it down.
Yeah,
It's in
if
the
you
eyes.
like a guy,
It's in the eyes for me.
okay, so you
I,
you got to give
it's
him the
in the eyes,
eye.
and
You got to
it's
give him
in the
the eye.
eyes.
You give him the eye.
Yeah, I got those eyes that kind of
You put
talk
that.
to people, and if you can if you see that and you can communicate back, then it's called chemistry, and then it's a fit. If you don't get it, if I throw you a sign with the eyes and you don't get it, then you're not where I'm at.
Nah, nah. I think that shit you just said right there is where women gonna fall off at. Because that don't
Well, I
men
don't know about
let me tell you, can I finish? Because
yeah.
you want us to read signs and pick up on shit and the eye and all that, and no, 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 no. This is post corona now. The rules ain't the same no more. You get what I
You can't
mean?
see nothing but the big eye right now.
I think you better run your mouth. I think, hey, ladies out there in Brother Love Land, listen, don't be with that eye shit, trying to eye a nigga and have a nigga guessing because sometimes y'all just look at a nigga and we don't know what the hell y'all thinking. You know what I mean? Shit, hey, I think we got to step our game up, ladies, right out here. We gotta say something to the brothers, man. I'm gonna call it a pump
you
fake.
know,
Don't
if
pump
if
fake. You know what a pump
if
fake
if
is?
if he's somebody that I feel like I need to approach to say what it is I want to say, or if it's him, then I'm gonna say what I have to say. Like I said, it's chemistry. So whatever the chemistry is between us, it's gonna cause
So you not
whatever's
you
gonna happen to
you
happen.
not going. So you're not gonna open your mouth. You're not gonna open your mouth. You just gonna keep
Maybe
doing the eye. I'm just
it
giving you
depends on the
advice.
eye. Yeah,
I'm giving you advice for
it
the brother love.
depends.
Don't just give ladies out there in brother love land. Listen to big bro. Don't be giving niggas no eye. Go walk up, holler at him, push up. Yeah, tell him, hey,
I
look,
am gonna walk if he's if he appears to be approachable, if he's approachable, and that's what the signs or that's what it calls for us to do, we might be empathic. It depends on the situation. But
Let me.
if I'm drawn to say something, I'm gonna say something. I'm not scared to say anything, if it ain't nothing but hot.
So let me think. Do you would you think that most women like try to do your way, or do I mean because if you don't holler what you want,
I
you
think
know what I mean,
you're
right?
not gonna get it
You're not gonna get it.
right. So if you don't know that, then you're supposed to be by yourself.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, that part, huh?
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it no other way.
Hmm.
That part. Um,
So let me ask you. Okay.
I mean, I think it's like some things you can't really teach people.
Okay.
You got, I mean, you could explain it to them, but I don't know if they always get it. Everybody's different. I'm hella different.
Would you marry out your waist?
Yeah, if we was in love,
I mean, it's a lot of sisters that say they won't do it, but you say you'll do it. You mean would
yeah.
you
I mean,
marry?
if I get attracted to somebody and he's not my race and we're attracted to each other, then and we fall in love, why not?
Okay. Okay. So right now, is love more important or compromise more important right now for you? Where you at right now in your life? Do you need to be
Love is
in
always
love? Is the most important
love.
thing?
Love is I'm love. I mean, I have to start with love, but I would say that I'm not compromising.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't have to.
Okay. Okay. Because I'm just looking at it from we're similar in age, and right now I think that just for men, I don't think men are looking for love, and
Right.
I think that y'all falling off thinking that. You know what I mean? I think men are looking more for a
I
fit.
think a lot of men
A,
probably ain't never had love.
I'm telling you, well, listen,
I think
you
and
can.
don't know what it is.
I think men. I think women don't know how to show love. I think they do things that they think is love, but that's not love.
Yeah,
You follow me?
I can see that too.
So we can
I
agree. We can agree to disagree with it. So let me keep going. I'm thinking that men right now are looking for a compromise, and what I want to say. I mean, I think they looking for somebody that he don't got to be in love with her, but if she's the one that's gonna motivate and be down and what I mean do the things that a brother need done, I think he can grow to
well,
love. I think you can grow to love
uh,
a person that's down, but I don't think it
right.
start like you women seem to think that you just gonna fall in love with a guy. It don't work like that for the man. That's some old school shit. That shit's been out there. The music played that
Well,
out.
then don't ask me to marry you if you know if you're not. Don't, you ask me to marry you, compromising. What are you compromising? What's wrong with it? What is it that's not right?
Well,
What is it?
I didn't say marry. I'm just saying what guys is looking for. And I'm just telling you
Oh,
what
this relationship.
I'm just telling you what I think. You said you was looking for love, right? Which I think a lot of women think that but men, we are not. Men are not looking for love in the way that you guys are. I think we're looking for peace. I think we're looking for compromise. I think we're looking for
What are we
motivation.
compromising on? What
What
are you
what what what
compromising on?
what I, compromise mean that you might can bend on some of the shit that you might thought you couldn't. That's the compromise. So compromise
You,
mean let me explain. Compromise mean like shit like some of you chicks like you want a guy that makes a certain amount of money. You might have to compromise. You might have to come down a little bit. You like a guy that's so tall. You might have to compromise. You have to come down a little bit.
yeah, I believe that. I believe all that.
Yeah, you so
I'm not. I don't. Women who looking for men with money are not really looking for love. They want a man with money. They just want a man with money. So he wants to love her. He's going to just have money.
so
That's
let
how I see that.
So let me ask you this: the women that look, that goes for a man wallet, should they expect love from those men?
That ain't what they put them for. They want them because they got money.
Right. So I'm saying, if she got with a guy because of his wallet, should she
Right.
expect love over there? That's what I'm just asking.
I say no. It shouldn't matter because you just wanted what was in the wallet. Why do you? Who cares if he loves you?
So that's no. They shouldn't expect love.
No.
Okay, that's good. That's a good. Hey, that's a good. At least we can agree on that. You feel me? I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can agree
You
on
get
that
what
because
you
it seemed like a lot of people think you can get both. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Um, so for what going back to what you were saying, you don't think guys know about love and all that, and you think they never experienced it, so they couldn't be looking for it then, right?
right. I think yeah, they can't
S-
be.
So
I
women
won't
should
say
be
they
looking.
can't be.
So with that being said, women should be looking for guys that they have that they can make a deal with, that they could come to some type of agreement with, right? I mean, because everything is a deal, right?
I don't know about that.
Okay, well, follow me. Did you what you went back to? You said he has to, in order to be the man, he got to be able to pay his part, right? That's a deal.
Right.
That's a deal. The deal was that I do this, I pay this part, you do that. That's the deal, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, well, see, I think you agree with me. I just don't think you agree with. I just don't, you don't like how I sound because it sound, but you agree with me. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah. Maybe it's just the way it sounds,
let me ask you
the
this.
way you put it,
Let me ask you this.
because it sounds like a business or like sound like um.
Well, it kind of is a business deal. It kind of is.
Yeah. Okay.
It kind of
You're right.
is because you said you couldn't. A man that didn't have no money couldn't leave. You said that, right?
Well, I said a minute couldn't leave me.
Well,
You
well,
said I said what?
we'll be able. You said that a man. I asked you that if a man that didn't have money could he lead, and you said no.
Right.
Okay, so
But in him not leading me, I'm gonna how to say it, from the sideline. I mean, from his side. I won't say from behind him, but because we're kind of equal at this point, or maybe I am a little bit behind him. But either way, I'm gonna do the things to get him to help him get to where he needs to be.
okay. Sometime, sometime helping is not helping too, though, ladies out there. We got to tell y'all that. I mean, sometimes helping is not
I'm not
helping.
gonna force it. I think it's gonna be natural because we communicate, and I know what you want. I know what the type of person you are. I know you're not a slacker. I know that you trying to make money. You hustling. You busting. So I'm gonna do. I'm helping in that way of knowing this and do what I can to help you get the job done.
Okay. Let me ask you this. So, have you ever used reverse psychology, and do you practice it?
Um, I'm straightforward. I don't use reverse psychology.
That's good.
It's
That's good because I it's a lot of people that try to use reverse psychology and it don't work.
mm-mm.
Now I'm sure
No,
it probably
this
work for some people,
and
but
see,
it don't work
and
most.
see that all comes in with being truthful and honest in the relationship and being able to be that way. So I don't have to use reverse psychology because we're going to communicate and
Yeah,
we
we're
don't have to
open.
lie about.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
open. Yeah, we don't have to lie about nothing. So you shouldn't have to do that because we on the up and up.
So looking at women, looking at the women, do you think the women that do they use reverse psychology? Do you think they use that more, or do you think most of them people or women say that they are they open like you, or what you think? I'm
I
just
think
give
that if you're lying, you're gonna have to use something.
right, exactly. Okay, I
If
like
you're
that.
lying, you're gonna have to
So
work that out,
okay,
make that fit.
we're gonna keep it moving. I got another one for you. Have you been in your relationship? Have you been the one that's been manipulated, or you been one doing the manipulating?
I have a way of manipulating people and not knowing I'm manipulating people
Mm,
or not trying to,
I
but
like that. I like that.
I do.
You was honest. I like when you're honest. That was an honest play right there.
Yeah.
I can dig that. But you've been manipulated though. But you said you do it more than
And I've been manipulated and it didn't work or tried to be manipulated. And I might have even been manipulated and it worked and didn't know, it just worked.
okay, okay.
If he was good, I don't know. If he was good, then I was got and didn't know it.
Hmm. Okay, okay. How how should a man show his emotions?
What kind of emotion are you trying to show?
I'm just saying, how should a man show him? How should he do it? Or should
Uh,
or
it's,
should he should he not show him?
I think he should be him, and if something's on his mind, he should express it, whether it be through tears or music or whatever. I think he should be able to express whatever he's going through,
So
just like
if
I do. Or I would.
if your dude if he's crying, okay, um,
Mm-hmm.
is that too much?
No,
So you would be cool if you had a dude that cried, he be crying and shit. You would be cool with that?
if he, that's how he expresses emotion, and he gets that out so he can feel better. Yeah, do that. Let's cry together.
Do you like
Together.
okay? Do you like guys shorter than you?
No, I prefer not to
Why?
date a guy
Why? What's wrong? What's wrong with guys? What's wrong?
because I just like a bigger person. It ain't the fact. It's I've dated guys shorter than me, and it wasn't nothing wrong with it. I just prefer a bigger person because I'm a bigger person, and I want to, you know, I don't want to be you all wrapped up around me. I want to wrap up with me. I mean, it's okay for you wrapping me, but I want you. I need some body.
You need some. I can dig that, huh?
Yeah, I want to climb a little bit.
So how important is sex in a relationship? How important is it? I mean, I'm scared of 1 to 10. How important is it? I mean,
For me, it's a
so
9,
so how
probably a 10.
so how important is the money?
The money is important too.
So they both nines. Like you asking a lot. So you want you know what I mean? That you got a tall order. What if
I'm
you?
saying
So let me
if
ask
there's
you.
going to be some attraction, I'm not going to if we're not sexually if there's no sexual chemistry, I'm not attracted to you. So then we're not going to be in a relationship because that's big for me.
So let me ask you. If you had to take a little bit off, which side would it be? Which side would you that gotta stay? If you gotta keep it at, which side would you take a little bit off?
I'll take it out the sex.
You take it off the sex and keep the money.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of toys, and he better
you
understand.
you and every other woman out there in Brother Love Land. I already know. So
You,
shit.
you
Hey,
heard me?
what you say?
I'm gonna have a bunch of toys, so he better understand.
Mm, okay. All right. All right. So you had oh my goodness. So you had to bring out the whole kit on them, huh?
Man,
Um. Hmm. I don't. I feel some kind of way about that. Like it can't be no toys in my room. There's no toys in my room over there. Like.
but you're not doing it.
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. As a man, I feel kind of just as a man. I would like it.
So
Ain't no.
then, as a man, then you need to hook me up. You need to do something, something.
What if he can only hook
If
you
you
up?
know,
What if he only can hook you up for
but
a
but
little bit?
but
For a
but
little.
you know, but listen, but you know, this is how I am. So and you know that I need this or want this, and this is what I do because we communicate and we in this relationship. So you already know how I am. So if you're not or you can't, then and if I at that point need, I'm not saying every night I gotta have it. I'm just saying if it's at that point where I wanted to need it, and you just not giving it to me, I'm pulling out the board.
Okay, let me run this by you. So, like initially in the beginning of getting down, or your beginning of your relationship, is holding off sex a good thing or is that a bad thing? Does that hurt or help the relationship?
Um, it's hard to say because you can meet somebody on a fluke and then it turned out to be something good, or it's kind of like
In your
what
own, in
what are
your own,
y'all what are
in
y'all what are y'all looking for?
in your own
What
personal experience, have getting down early helped or hurt the relationship? Just going back in your going over your own
okay?
footage, your own tape right
There, there, I'll say both. More so, I had more help than I did hurt.
now. Okay. Hey, I agree with that too, though, because like it's terrible to wait hella long, and you do hella talking and jaws, and you do all this extra shit, and the motherfucker is whack. You feel me? Or You know what I mean? Just the coochie ain't
right,
cool. You know what I mean? That's a terrible thing. That's a feeling. That's a sense of loss of time. You feel like, damn, I can't get no
right,
time back. You know what
right. All that talking, all that drawing.
I mean? Right. That's definitely not ain't a good thing. I don't think nobody want to go
But
through
that,
that.
but when you do it and you know in your head that damn that would work that way.
Hmm. 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 That is So what type of guy you should avoid? What type of guys you avoid?
Should you avoid?
Yeah, what type of
It's
men you avoid? Like you just avoid them guys, man.
um I guess it depends on the demeanor. I'm not with the hyphy movement. I'm not with the Nicki Minaj movement. I'm not with the
So what
um
I'm just saying. So like, if you see a you like you, what's the type you like? Oh, when you see him, like no, What type? Who is that? What type of guy is that?
uh, I'm kind of
I mean, he could be loud. He could be,
uh
Oh, that's a hard question. Okay.
it is a hard question because I have to think. I don't know how to word it. I don't know.
Word it how you want to. We ain't gonna get mad over at the love show. You good?
I know. I'm just trying. I don't know how. I'm trying to visualize somebody that I would avoid. I don't know how to put it in words. It's just a look. I don't know. Damn, I can't answer that question.
So let me ask you: do women have a mental advantage over men,
Mental advantage?
or a sexual advantage over men?
Do they have a sexual advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah.
Explain.
Um, a straight man is gonna want pussy. Period. There's nothing else that you can't substitute that for nothing. But a female can get orgasms from
So
either way.
so
From,
she has a sexual advantage over him, right? That's what you're saying.
yeah,
Okay, and I was wanting you to just tell me what is it. So you're telling me that the fact
because
that
we're just sexual and it's easier for us to get. I mean, we can get it from the shower, from
okay,
the, the shower at the head, the shower head.
okay. What's the mental advantage that women have over men? What's the mental?
I don't know about mental. Uh, I'm not too much. I don't know too much about mental because I'm a little mental myself. So I
Can I'm gonna give you my take on that. I
okay,
think that women do have mental and sexual uh, advantages over men only until the guy realizes his value. Then it's gone. Poof, it's gone like smoke. It leaves. You hear me? So what? Like I'm gonna explain. So like when a chick know you want to do it to her, she know you want her. She's at advantage. That's an advantage. She
right,
has an advantage over you. She knows that you want to, right? That's an advantage, right?
right.
Yeah, but when a guy don't bite on that and he keeps his urges to himself and he don't do that, now he has an advantage, right?
If he said if he don't bite on that,
Right. Because
right.
the chick gonna be like, well, why you don't want to? Why he not up on me? Why he not trying to? You know what I mean? Now the advantage is
Hmm.
switch. I mean, because when the guy come, hard and hound dogging and he got he hard digging, that puts the woman at advantage. That's what I say. Until guys realize their value and they realize that the pogo is the biggest thing in the world, then they can find themselves and they can understand their power. But most guys don't never figure that out. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Women do have advantage until guys figure it out. Until they come over to the But Love show and I game them up and let them know. You got the value,
Right.
dog. You feel me?
Okay.
Okay, what's your
Thank you for explaining that to me.
what's your definition of game? What's well, like lady game or man? What's your definition of game? Like what's your definition?
Um, hmm, definition of
Game. You've been around game your
just
whole life.
knowing,
You know game. What's
just
your
knowing people. My definition, I know, I know what I want, and I know what I got to do to get.
So that's your game right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I, 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 I know,
So let me
I
ask you
know a
this.
little bit.
Let me,
Look, I know a little bit about a whole lot, and I consider myself a well-rounded square.
so is getting over game? Getting over.
No, you know, it's it's considered a part of the game, but it's not really game because you shouldn't have to do that. Get it honest.
Okay. Okay. One thing you would change about about the opposite sex. Just one thing you want to change about men. Just one thing.
Oh, about
One thing. You can change it right
damn.
now. Snap your finger. What would it be?
Um,
I'm quick with the lady.
dang.
I'm quick. I'll tell ladies to stop fucking nagging. Stop it. Calm down. It probably be too. Shut up. Can you shut the shit, please? Just sometimes everything coming to your mouth don't need to be said. You know what I mean?
Okay, how about okay? I need them to honestly listen.
Honestly, listen.
Honestly listen,
So what make you think that men don't listen? What make you think that? We
because they
listening.
don't want to hear that shit. They don't
Well,
want to hear that shit.
but if you say the same thing over and over, if you say the same thing over and over, we already heard you. It ain't that we ain't listening.
But and that falls back to you. You
So
getting what you
no,
get.
no.
If
Say
you're a
what you
nagger, and
say. What you really mean. You want men to mind. Listen. We hear you. We can't cut our ears off. But you listening. You mean by mind, and you want us to do it right. That's what you mean. Let's be clear. Yeah.
um, how about if um, how about if I suggest you try something a certain way, you try it. I won't say do what I say do, but if I suggest something, and I don't mean every time, but if I suggest something, give it an honest try.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna give too many suggestions because you got this. You doing what you're supposed to. I can't say you got this.
So
But if at some point I interject and say, how about this? Try it.
do you think maybe sometime the way that we, even though you might have took your time out to word it right, sometimes we might still need to word shit differently, and you can get you can get more results with different words, right?
Right.
So I mean,
About how you say
it
it.
might be the timing on how you say shit. You know what I mean? It might be the context in which you say it. And you got to make. I mean, everybody want to do things. You got to make it seem like it's something fun. You know what I mean? Like you can't make it seem like it's a
Right.
chore. So like a lot of times y'all want to go do shit or do shit, and y'all make it y'all the way you deliver it. You know what I mean? It don't the message be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, all right. You know what I mean? Especially when you're trying to get a nigga to do some shit that he don't want to do.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if
Right.
this is, hey, listen, ladies out there in Brother Love Land, do not, if you know the guy don't like doing that shit, don't ask him to keep. That's dumb. Cause y'all the first ones to say that y'all don't want to. If you don't want to do something, you should not be forced, right?
Right.
Okay, so I mean, same with men though. Don't try to, if he, if you want to make him go hang around people that he don't want to go be around, that's silly. Don't do that. I mean, ain't gonna,
Right.
you know what I
That's
mean?
common sense.
All right, if you know
Right.
you don't like your people, he ain't gonna like them neither. Shit, you don't like the motherfuckers, he, you feel,
Mhm.
he ain't gonna like them neither.
See, all that goes into when you get with somebody, you communicate with somebody, you don't even have those issues. You don't have to argue. You don't have to be mad. You don't have to do
So,
that because we're communicating enough to where we're gonna talk this out before it even happens.
so let me ask you this right quick. Um, do you want to be married? I mean, is that the goal? Is that the end game or what?
Well, for me, I've been married,
I understand.
so
Okay, I
so
understand
be,
that.
so so I've done it and I've experienced it. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna do it again, and I'm not saying yeah I will get married again.
Okay. I got another question for that. Um, what can a married couple do that a single couple can't do?
Have sinless sex,
What can a married couple do that a single couple
have
can?
sinless sex. They can have sex
Sinless.
and
Okay. Okay.
sinless sex,
Okay.
but
Okay. Okay. Well, what if you? I mean, that's if you believe in that. Okay. Okay.
right,
But let's go
okay,
out. Let's go
yeah,
outside the Bible. Let's see. Tell me.
okay,
Give me something else, because that's a good one. Okay. But we not even gonna get into
mhm,
that because you weren't supposed to be having sex before marriage. No way. So,
right.
what can a married couple do that a regular couple, single couple, you know what I mean, can't
Um,
do? Is there anything? Is there anything that they can't do?
that I can think of off the top of my head, no,
Well, why get married then?
because we can jump back in the Bible.
I don't think people to get married for the Bible. I don't think that's why they doing it. I mean, some, but you can't revert back to the Bible when you've been breaking the Bible commandments the whole way. That you can't. No,
Right. Well,
no,
it's
that's not
it,
it. People don't already
it to
have
the time
made.
where
They got babies
it,
and been having
okay, well,
sex for
people make
years.
mistakes
Mm-mm,
and they make mistakes and they fix
mm.
them. But if we're gonna jump out the Bible and say why get married,
We
then why get married? Then that
let's
means that you
let's.
both know that you ain't tripping on marriage, so you just be
I
single.
just asked the question.
I'm not mad.
What what could a married couple do that a single couple couldn't do? And you straight so the without the Bible, it pretty much ain't nothing in there that would. Because I mean, me and you, we could have a kid. We could do everything that a married couple can do, right?
Right.
Okay.
So people get married for different reasons. It's not. It's they want to. They
Marriage is a contract. That it's a
right.
contract, and it's two social security numbers merging. It is a
But at
government.
the same
You
time,
have to have a license. You got to have a license. So anything you need a license for, you're operating within the government. Now I get it, and I,
right.
I understand why people do it, but I think that people go, jump to the Bible and shit like that when it's convenient. You know what I mean? But that's not how
I'm
you
thinking that
rocking.
I'm thinking that um, something in the Bible that's stuck with you to make you even want to get married. Something that you learned or something that's in you saying that yeah that we should be married. Because
So
I'm
so
not
so let me
if
ask
I
you
don't
this.
believe in marriage,
So let me ask you this: why do women go marry niggas in jail, or why would they marry a guy that they just met, a month ago? Like, why would you do that? That's not.
because maybe she wants
Mm-mm.
marriage.
I
She
think people
needs.
want
I
the
don't know.
title. I think the title for women is like
Okay.
a title that, but this is just me, and I've seen this in,
Right.
in my, that women
I
that are
believe that too.
married seem to act like they're better than women that are not. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you've ever seen that because I mean they throw shit up like, oh,
Yeah.
my husband and my kids and we've been married 25 years. They ride that on bitches
Mhm.
that don't have that as a kind of a high side though. You feel me? So it kind of make women
Right.
want to like you know get married at all costs. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna marry the next nigga that say I'm just gonna do it. You know what I mean? And try to, and it's just for for the just for saying like I don't think it's being taken seriously though. You know what I mean? Especially right now
Right.
because I mean, shit, if 80% of anything don't work out, it don't make no sense to do that. Now we
Right.
could try. Would you be up for a ceremony without paperwork?
That's
No paperwork.
what's the purpose? Like what?
Well,
What
no. The purpose is that we had a ceremony to show everybody that we are together. I thought that's what it's
uh
about. We didn't do
Okay.
the
Well,
paperwork.
what
Would that be? That's
if
not
it was
cool.
an option? If it's an option, if that was an option, and you wanted that, okay, whatever. But I'm then I'm questioning what difference it makes whether we have paperwork or not, and you would have to tell me. I mean, explain to me what difference that makes. I I don't mind, but like
Well,
Is it,
what if he just didn't believe in a traditional? He didn't believe in a traditional way of getting down. I mean, what if he said, you know what? I just don't.
and
I
if
don't like that way. I want to
if
do
he
it.
did, he want to do it this way with the no paper.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay, if us just not signing papers is all we're gonna do, then okay, whatever floats your boat.
I'm just saying. He just want to have a ceremony that shows everyone that you was who he with, and you know what I mean. But he don't believe in the traditional going down here and signing everything away. I don't want to. You know what I mean? I want to. You wouldn't be down with that. That would not be cool, right?
I'm saying if that's an option and it can be done, and if that's what you want, then fine.
Okay. Yeah,
But
you sound a little angry about that.
yeah, because it's just weird. It's weird to me.
you
It would
sound
be
a,
weird to
you
me
sound a
if
little
somebody,
angry.
for me, and being in a relationship, I would know this early on, and like I figured we'd probably talk about stuff, and he would bring that up, or it will possibly come up in conversation. He would let me know that early in the conversation before we even decided that we were trying to be married. And he brought this up. He would he would have time to explain to me and make it make sense.
Well,
But if I'm loving
I
you,
just explained to you that I don't believe in traditional. I don't want to be bounded by the paperwork of the government. I don't want to be
okay,
bound by
so
that. So
that's fine. So I'm your wife, and you're like
we,
common law. People common law marriage
yeah,
all
we could
day.
still get
But if
insurance
that's
on each other. We could still do
if,
everything. We can still buy a home together. We can still do all that. It just we don't
right,
have the bounding paperwork.
okay.
But let me ask you this: do you think that people act different after they get married? Do you think that changes things? I mean, because some people
I
like
think
the
some
title
in
changes
some
everything.
in it depends. In some instances, you should a married couple should change. Not so much think they're better than people, but just things are done differently because we are a unit now. We are one. So some things that we did when we were single, we're not going to do those things because we're married now. So it
Okay.
just don't fit in the marriage.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Is chivalry dead? In your
I wish
opinion?
it wasn't.
In your opinion? I
It's, I wish yeah.
Yeah, it's
It
over,
depends on
huh?
the person and the age and stuff,
It's
but
pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. It's dead. It's buried, right? I mean, pretty much. These young
yeah,
niggas ain't doing that, right? That ain't. Come on now.
exactly. And the older ones ain't teaching them to, and the older ones in that, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Look.
A lot of people probably don't even know what chivalry is.
Oh well, I mean, I think they might know. I think they got a clue, but I'm just wondering, or is it dead? I think it's I don't see that,
Yeah,
being a gentleman now, I just don't see the I mean, I got shit that's inbred in me, like I'll hold the door open, but just as far as you know what I mean, like no, I'm not no, no, we ain't you know what I mean? No. No, we ain't I just don't promote all that. You know what I mean? Because y'all empowered. So, if you're empowered, you don't need help if you're
but you
empowered,
know
right?
what? You know what? Um, if 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 she did something right, if she did something, there was nothing. There's nothing a woman could do to make you want to buy her, bring her home some flowers
Hmm.
without her doing it on purpose. Like something, there's nothing she could do to make you want to bring her home some flowers. You sit at the light and the Mexican man standing there with the flowers.
I think a certain type of women deserve flowers. The girly, the women,
Exactly.
the women that are flowers, that are delicate flowers. If you
Exactly.
a cuss a nigga
So
out
chivalry's
rough,
not dead.
if you a rough cuss a nigga bitch, cuss a nigga out, niggas ain't shit. You ain't chivalry ain't for you.
Right,
It, it ain't
right.
it ain't it ain't for you. It's not for you.
You don't want any chivalry because
No, it's
you're not exact. Because now I will so chivalry is not dead. It depends on her. She can get some chivalry if she can be chivalry.
so
I
okay.
can't even say
Let's let's keep.
it.
So let me ask you, what's the first thing you notice about a man? What's the first thing you notice? The first thing you notice when you see it, what's stuff?
His smile, his
So
eyes and smile, his face.
you in the
Then
nigga
I
grill.
work down his
You,
just face first, face head, body, feet.
Okay. Okay. I mean,
Unless you walk up,
as a
unless you walk up
resume,
to him looking at his feet. I mean, you gotta.
they got some women that look at a nigga shoes, they look at a nigga this, they, you know what I mean? Like they want to, everybody
Yeah,
different. I just wonder, like, what's the first
yeah.
thing? What's the first thing you notice, huh? You says
This just
eyes.
depends on
So,
what you looking for in there.
so
What are you looking?
if his
You looking
eyes
at his shoes?
if his eyes is 5'5", you don't see him. If his eyes is 5'5", you if his eyes
But
5'5", you don't see
yeah,
him. You don't see him in day 5.
right. I can't see him. I might not be able to see him. I'm up there. Stay down there. I can't see. You stupid.
So
I think, and when I going back to the tall and short, I think people should,
tone that shit
they
down.
should
They need to tone
make
that
each
shit
other
down.
look good. They should make each other look good.
So a short man can't make a tall woman look good?
I think they complement each other, and
I think it's shallow. I think that's shallow as fuck of all y'all women. I think y'all all shallow as fuck for that. Because I want to say this, because if niggas, if we put a weight requirement on bitches, y'all would think that we was wrong for that. And most niggas, no. Let me tell you, the niggas that had weight restrictions don't have them no more. They just don't. You can't now. You can't have a weight restriction now. That's off. That's just, you feel me? You had to increase that number. I don't give a fuck where you stay at. You dealing with sisters, you had to increase that number. I don't give a fuck. And y'all can be mad and just fuck with the Brother Love show if you want to. But you already know. I'm keeping it 1,000.
Listen, I think that people should compliment each other. I don't want to say
listen.
No, I want them to listen. You listen.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna give it to you.
I dated and had a relationship with somebody who was not my height. And it wasn't no restriction there. My thing is people should I think that they should make each other look good. And if they look good together, they look good together. So, most couples I see that look good together, they're not.
A shorter man can't make you look good. You're saying that. That's what you're saying. That's shallow. That's shallow. That is shallow as shit. That is shallow as shit. Let's just keep it 1,000 out there. Brother Love Show, I know how y'all feel about that, man. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. It's Brother Love and Sherry Love in here, man. And the loves are in here today, huh? Hey. We didn't even mean to do that. It just happened.
It's all love.
We didn't even mean to do that.
No. We were somewhere we didn't know each other then.
So once again, y'all think Sherry Love said that the short man cannot.
I didn't say that.
Ooh. Did you say it? You want me to say it again?
I didn't.
The short man.
I didn't say it.
Listen, you said that they need to. So a short man can't compliment a tall woman. Well,
I didn't say they can't.
Well,
I didn't say they can't.
You said that they should compliment each other. So I was thinking that maybe
put it this way. I'm gonna say it like this. I prefer a larger man.
Okay.
Personally. Okay. Now, period.
Okay.
It's not that I don't like little men. It's not like a shorter man can't make me happy or whatever. But it's going to take a lot for this short man to make me interested in him, to make me want to. I'm not saying I can. Let
me ask you this: do you exclude shorter men off the top? Do you just exclude them guys? Do you just exclude them most of the time? Tell the truth.
I would say yes, but if you could catch my attention and
you answer
and say the right thing and get me interested.
I would say yes. I would say yes. I heard it loud and clear over at the Real Love Show.
But I'm saying, if you can say the right thing and get my attention, it's all in the wording. It's all in communication. You might say the right thing, and then I forget to see that. So
okay, let me ask you this about men. This is a question about men. Can men turn down sex from super fine bitches, attractive bitches? Can they turn down sex for them? Can men do that?
I believe so. They can do, yeah.
They can? Most. We talking most. Now, we in general now. So you think in general, most niggas can turn down a super fine bitch. They can just like, nah.
If they want you, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I
I
like it.
don't think
I,
I
I
don't think
like
it's
I like
mandatory.
I like that you give niggas a lot of credit, and I would like to give my brothers a lot of credit. But me, mostly, I think that if she's super bad, I don't think you can turn it
Mm-hmm.
down. I just don't think. I don't think you can turn it down. Super. I'm talking
Because
super.
they
I'm
think
talking super bad. I'm not
I'm,
talking. I'm
so
talking.
I'm saying,
I'm talking. You know the bad. Little waist, big booty. I'm
right.
talking about like.
So,
Can they turn that down? I don't think they can. I just don't think that we can. I don't see, and especially, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is why. So follow me. Follow me. The
okay.
reason why I think they can't do that because as a man, you only you depending on who you are, depending on how much money you got. Follow me. You're going to meet different levels of chicks. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when you meet a chick that's totally out your level, that breaks that glass ceiling that you've been under,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of hard to resist. It's hard. I don't think most men can do it. And I'm talking about
Well,
super bad. And like I say, we
why? So if she ain't super bad, he could say, "Oh no, I'm cool."
well, yeah, it's easier when she ugly. It's easier, of course. It's way easier. It's easier. I mean, right? I
I
mean,
guess,
you would
yeah,
have to think that is much.
yeah.
If she ain't as cute, you know me like, nah, bitch, my brought her home way better than you, bitch. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Exactly. Well, but if she's super bad and you
But
brought her home, you just gonna have to hit that because she want me.
I mean, I just don't know if men can do it. I mean, I got faith in us, but I just think that when men like
It,
because what happens, this is what I've heard that when men get locked in, that's when they meet the baddest bitch in the fucking world. You know what I mean? Like you've been
okay, so
soon
okay,
as you
she
get
bad.
locked in, I get it. I'm just telling you what men say. That as soon as you get locked in or you in a relationship, as soon as you lock in, that's when you meet the baddest bitches you've ever met in your inbox
Okay, so
at the
it
store.
says this. So you done met the bad bitch and you want to fuck her and you just fuck her and then okay, and now what? You just get to put that on your belt. Ooh, I did that,
Well, I
or
mean,
you?
yeah, because I think that for some guys, women are a conquest.
Okay,
It's
because
just
I
a
was gonna say like,
conquest.
who cares?
It's just
I
like
was gonna say like,
it's climbing Mount
what? How did it
Everest.
better your life if you get to put that on your on chalk one up?
Well,
Okay, and
you know, women take you know, all sex ain't personal, and I hate to say it. You feel me? Like for men, you know what I mean. So
mhm.
you know, I'm just was saying that there's a lot of guys that's not gonna be like if he run into the baddest bitch he's ever seen in his life. I mean, you know, and she'd own his life, it's gonna be kind of hard though. You know what I mean? Like it's just gonna be hard because I mean the way the world is programmed and you know what I mean. It's hard, and it
Mm,
is the same for ladies too. I think it go both ways. You feel me? Like you know, I think it go both
yeah.
ways. I think if a chick, you know, if she, you know, she might got a good man. I'm sure some chicks out there that had a good man, and they ran into this nigga that you know that was the, you know, he had everything. You know, shit, and you know
But
what I
if I
mean.
ain't, if all I get to do is we just gonna do it and then woohoo, we did it and it's over. It ain't worth it. I just go home. I'm cool. And it's flattering.
So let me ask you,
So
should we
nobody want nobody that don't nobody want.
that part? Okay. Let me should women be judged by their pocketbooks? Should they be judged by how much money they make by men? Should we judge that?
It depends on you judging. That's what you feel like you need to do.
So that's a yes. Women should be judged by that, right? Okay.
No, I'm not saying yes or no. I'm saying
Well,
if somebody taking the time to want to do that and then do what you do, it's not gonna keep my lights on and
so should let's ask it in the other context. Should men be judged by their pocketbook?
nobody should be judged.
So that's
Why is you in
so
pocket?
both
Why?
so
Why?
both's a no or is a yes for men and a no for women?
It's equal to me.
So
It's a
it's an equal
men
no.
and woman thing. It's like why are you, why are you judging me?
Okay.
What are we getting out of you judging me?
So okay,
Like what
whose ego is most fragile, men or women?
men
Explain.
they they men are strong, masculine, and they want to be the strong, masculine person, and anything that's going to break that is fucking with ego.
So could it be that women have no need for ego, and that's why they don't? It's not as important to them, and that most of
For
the time
women,
that
it's more like
and that men
for
only
women, it's not
all we have is our ego. So
right.
like that's what you know what I mean. Like men, that's what we have. All we have is that. Like you know what I mean. It's like your nuts. You got to hold on to it. You got to protect your balls. You got to protect that, right? Women having an ego don't do her no good with her femininity or do no good with manipulation. So you can't have an ego if you manipulating people. You can't have that.
Right.
You can't have. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we might agree on that. We might agree on that. We might agree on that. We might. Hmm. Which sex has it easier to provide for themselves? Which sex, men or women? Is it easier for women to provide for themselves, or is it easier for men to provide for themselves?
um, I think women
You what? And
because
how so?
because most of the time it's them and probably children.
Well, the numbers don't reflect that, right?
The numbers reflect
No,
that
because I mean, before coronavirus, it was more women employed in way more fields than because just women run HR and they run the market. You know what I mean? Women run HR, so
mm,
you know they doing the hiring.
so the
So
women getting the women jobs.
you think women are hiring more men or women?
Are men coming to interview?
I mean, just saying, if women run HR, are they hiring more
Mm-hmm.
men or women?
I think they hiring the best person. They should be hiring the best person for the job,
More
whether it
no
be men or
no
women.
in in a in a
And
in a
and
in a
I don't want to go
in a
for no
correct
working
world that
person.
would
I
be
need some.
nice, but no. Let's
I
be
need some.
honest.
If
Let's
they
be
working in HR, I hope they're smart enough to know you're gonna need those testosterone in that mix. You can't
the
have just all
the fact that most
women.
women is in HR. I mean, they run HR. That's gonna. I think they're gonna hire more women than men. I'm just saying.
Mm,
I could be, but I'm just it would make common sense. Now I
mm,
know they say it's more women off work because they were doing a lot of jobs that that the women do. You know what I mean? I get it. It's just
yeah,
it's just crazy that we gotta everybody gotta get out the how much I make, how much you make. It's just are we happy? You know what I mean? Like everybody,
right.
you know what I mean? Like no, don't say right because you said a man couldn't lead you if he was broke. So I'm saying you can be broke today and have money tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So let me. Which sex
You
benefit?
too.
Which sex benefits from dating?
From where?
Which sex benefits from dating? Which sex? Do men
From
benefit from
dating.
dating or do women benefit from dating?
Um, but it depends on the person and what they in the date for. Are you going on a date with this man because
No,
you want to be
no,
with him?
you deflecting. Which
I
sex? Which
because I
sex?
can't narrow it down.
Yes, you can. You
I'm
can
not a
say
I'm not
men
a boy
benefit
girl
more
person.
from
I'm
dating because they get to know women. Or you can say women benefit from dating because they get to get free shit, free dates, free get out. They benefit from that. That's a benefit if you get free shit. Free date. Don't mean you didn't have to fuck, but you did you got a free date. That's which one is the benefit?
I can't. I see you making me be a boy girl person like a man
I'm
or a
not.
woman.
I'm just
And
asking.
I'm kind of
I'm asking the
I'm
questions to get
saying
the
that
you what
I'm saying
you're fighting to
I'm
keep it
saying
neutral. You're fighting.
it,
You're fighting to keep
because
it.
that's how I am. I'm a neutral
Just
person.
answer the
Listen,
question.
if the girl say I'm finna go. I want to go eat. I'm
Listen,
finna go eat
if
at
if
Benihana's, and that's what I
if
want.
you was
He
to
said, "Keep
say
Benihana's. You
if
got
you
what
was
you
to say
wanted
that
out the date."
women benefit from
If the
dating,
man say
they wouldn't be mad.
when he's going to get dressed, if the man say, "Okay, I'm finna go. I want to I'm going
You
because
see
I'm
how
gonna
we
take this
couldn't
girl to
just get,
Benihana's and she gonna fuck me,"
bro,
and that's what
love
he
show.
going for. If he get that, then everybody got what they wanted out the date.
We
So
couldn't
it
we
ain't
couldn't
like
get a straight answer out of that. We couldn't get a straight
I
answer.
can't give you
Do
if me
do
being neutral.
men or
If
women
me being neutral means a straight
benefit
answer.
out of dates? Who benefits? Can a man be a serial dater?
Oh,
A serial
yeah.
dater, right?
I mean, he could keep having dates with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
If that's yeah, if he wants to,
Can he do it?
if he wants to, yeah.
Does that benefit him?
Um, if that's what he wants to do, he can get what he
I
wants.
don't.
Yeah,
I don't think so because he got to pay for all those dates. He got to keep
that's on
paying.
him. That's what he want to
But
do.
that's not a benefit. A
But
benefit.
if
A
he
benefit.
likes what he's doing,
You know what? A benefit is something that you get that comes to you
but
that you had to
but
do
I'm saying
nothing
if
for.
if
You didn't have
he
to.
got it and that's what he wants to do, he's benefiting because he's doing what he want to do. He knows if he's gonna have to
Why
pay.
you just can't keep it real? Why you just can't say women
I
benefit
am
for
keeping.
dates?
I'm keeping it as real as I can. And I'm just this type.
You just couldn't say it.
I'm a neutral
You
person. I
had to.
can't break it down to one you or me or you. I just have to say
You cannot say it to twist your arm that women benefit from going on dates. Get free dinner, free this, free drinks. Hey, I get to
but
go.
you can't
But
benefit because you don't have to pay
tell
for
me
nothing.
that's not a benefit for the
But
woman. Just
but
tell
I'm
me.
saying
Is
if
that can
he's
I
only
get you
gonna
to
do it if he
can I
can.
get you to say yes or no if that's a benefit or not? Yes or
Yes,
no.
that's the benefit.
Okay.
Yes. But if a man is getting what makes him happy, if going to spend his money, if
Okay.
that's what he wants to do,
All
and he
right.
continues to do
I,
it, he's benefiting because he's happy.
give me your definition of a real man.
Oh God.
Oh, hey, ooh, you said, oh God, I tell you right there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me. We can come back to that. Let's come back to that. How does a lady carry herself?
I should have carry herself with poise.
How
She
does a
should carry
lady?
herself
How does a lady carry herself? How does she carry herself?
with poise, like a lady. She's
No, I mean, we know that. We know you're saying what I'm saying. How does she do that? How is that done?
um keeping herself neat, keeping her herself neat, clean. Um, know how to talk to people. Know how to talk to
Does a lady get
all
loud?
kinds of
Does a
people.
lady get loud?
No. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to be loud. And respect and she give the I don't give the respect that she plans to give, and it comes back.
Okay.
I don't. You don't have to be loud.
I want to add something to that too, though. Like there's some ladies that right from my generation that
Uh huh.
when a lady was in the house by one thing, when she left, you can still smell her. You ever know, like the real ladies, they come in, you can smell them. They got perfume, they smell good. You know what I mean? The real women, the ladies.
Mhm.
I ain't talking about the ladies. You can tell, like, oh, you can tell mom's been here. You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Uh huh.
You can tell a real lady when she come in, you can smell her. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can she real lady she been in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know?
She don't
Okay.
smell like outside.
No, but they just got a certain smell about them. They heavy perfume. They got their shit. They raw with it. You know what I mean. My mama coming here. I know she been in here because
Right.
she gonna leave a scent behind.
Her
You know what I
scent.
mean.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
let me ask you this: do nice guys finish last?
Do nice guys finish last?
Do nice guys finish last?
I don't think so.
Do they finish first?
They can. Yeah.
They do. Where you stay? Give me your address. Where you stay?
We're nice guys.
Yeah,
Well,
because I don't think nice guys finish first. I think they finish last. I think if you're a nice guy, you get to do a lot of favors for people. I think you get to,
a lot of favors.
yeah, nice guys got to do a lot of favors. They got to, they got to have a lot
But
of
he's
time.
nice.
They got to have
But he's
time for
nice.
people. But is that finishing first or is that finishing last?
That's what makes him nice.
But see see, you call a nice guy when you need to move shit. You call an asshole when you want to get blew out. When you want to get slawed
Well,
out, as
then the
they
nice
say,
guy just
and
got
the
to learn
back
how to
is
give
fair.
good dick. The nice guy just got to learn how to give good dick, and then you can have all that.
So
Who said the nice guys can't
so
give good dick?
let me ask you this. Okay, well let's talk about it right quick. Have you had more nice guys with good dick or more assholes with good dick?
Um, I say probably more assholes.
Exactly. So nice guys don't get it. Nice guys don't get it.
Um, nice guys get it too. Nice
Mm.
guys, yeah. I'm saying it depends on the person. Cause if you nice and you got good dick, why would I want to be with
So
you?
so do you think society respects nice guys?
Um, I think if people probably don't. I don't know. They don't know the. I don't know how to say it. Women. Why wouldn't you want a nice guy? Some women like assholes because they just like assholes. So it don't matter if the nice guy is nice or not. But some women like nice guys. Some people don't want all
No,
of it.
I said I'm asking, do society respect nice guys? Society at large, do they respect nice guys? Do they respect nice guys?
Probably not. I guess not. I don't fuck with society.
I mean, well, you live amongst it. You're living it, so you gotta, I
Right.
guess, um, who do you think are more out of line right now? Black men or black women? Who more out of line right now? Your,
Out
in,
of line.
in,
Out of
in your
line.
in your opinion, who's more out of line? You can say the men out of line, the women out of line. I mean, they can't hate no matter which way it goes. So there's regardless of what
Um.
side it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you
Um.
out of line. Like, oh, you out of line.
Um. I don't know. To answer that one.
Okay, okay, okay. That's a good one. I mean, shit, hey, plead the fifth. Yeah, they not gonna beat you up though. Guarantee they not gonna beat. They not
I ain't
gonna beat
worried
you up.
about it.
But
I ain't worried about it. See, that's why I'm. That's why I'm not worried about it.
shit, I was gonna ask you. You heard about Shock G, right? You know Shock G gone, man.
Is it?
Shock G passed away, man. They found him
What
dead.
happened?
They said they found him in his hotel room. They said he found him. He was gone. I don't know the full details, but
Damn.
yeah, rest
I
in peace,
seen a
Shock
bunch of
G,
people
man. Yeah,
posting him, but that wasn't what I thought that happened. Oh, that's sad.
yeah, man, that's crazy. Mm,
Wow.
mm, 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 Yeah, that's some that was a talented guy right there, man. I'm sad he gone, man. Now another
Right.
one. Now we got Shock G, DMX. I mean, shit. So what?
It
So
says,
so so while we on it, since we done with our line of questioning, I think you did a good job, man. You answered pretty good on everything. I mean, you even though you was kind of fighting out there, you wasn't being all the way honest on some shit though. 'Cause
I would.
you was trying to play. You got an opinion. You can't. You feel me? Now, no answer is good, but I get it. You feel me? So the uh the verdict. What you think about the
What's it
verdict?
like?
Did you watch any of the Floyd trial, or did
No,
you kept up with any of
no,
that?
I didn't.
But
No, I don't.
you
I
see when
don't
they read
watch
the
the.
did you see when they read the verdict, or
I
you was
didn't.
at work?
I didn't see what they read. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, cool. Okay, well that's he was found guilty on all three accounts, so he's going down. So I mean, I'm just happy that we're not tearing up the world right now. You know what I mean? Because
Which which killing was this?
this is the George Floyd uh
Is it
murder trial. The guy who killed George Floyd, he got sentenced on all three accounts.
And how did he kill him? Where at?
You really been you haven't been living in the planet, huh? You never heard about the George Floyd with the police dude had his foot on his neck. They ride it for a whole year. You didn't hear about George
Oh,
Floyd?
okay.
Oh,
Now I know
okay.
who's. Okay, I know what you're talking about. That's
Oh
why I was
man.
asking.
Oh man. Oh.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So did you heard about the Micaiah Bryant shooting? The police same day as as the day of the announcement, the police shot and killed a 16-year-old girl. She was wielding a knife, was about to stab another girl, and the police shot her 4 times and killed her in front of her family.
Oh wow.
Right, right. But they spinning it, and and I can see it from from how they saying because they're trying to
Because
say
he
that.
had the knife.
Yeah, they said that he saved the girl's life who she was about to kill or stab or whatever. You feel me? So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, which is which angle that they can use, but I just don't believe that this police is gonna go down for this because, like I said, she had a knife and she was
Right,
in the act of using it. You know what I mean? So
right,
I mean, I hope that they do give justice to where it need to be though. But you know what I mean? I just can't. I can't see how they go. You know what I mean? Just do. You know what I mean? In the way that this last dude, his ass is out, and the government knew with the George Floyd shit that they was gonna tear America apart. You follow me? So
right.
they kind of had to make sure that they took care of this guy because I mean, they was gonna tear the world up. You know what I mean? They was gonna fuck
Yeah.
everything up, and that's for sure. Anybody that
Well, yeah.
didn't see it, they would have seen America burn. You know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah, so I'm just happy that the verdict came down in the proper fashion. You know what I mean?
right.
You remember Black Rob? Remember Black Rob, the rapper Black Rob? Everything like
The
whoa,
one that got didn't
yeah.
he get killed
Remember?
over here?
No, Black Rob just passed away too. He just passed away. He
Oh
didn't
wow.
get killed. He didn't die. He died sick.
Huh.
I guess he was under the. Everybody was saying that the bad boy label was supposed to look out for him and whatever. And you know what I mean? From what I remember, he only had one album, but that Whoa song was pretty big. That's kind of our era. You know what I mean? That was some shit.
Right.
We like that. That was
Yeah.
kind of that was that was a hit for us though. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. We like that.
So what's
Oh
going on?
wow.
Another thing's going around today. In current events, right quick is they got a viral video right now on World Star, and the video is of the military, and they asking the people in the military, have they taken the vaccine? What do you think their answers were?
No.
No, unequivocally. Now I don't know, where they at or how to, but I get it. Like the military people are saying no. Wow.
No.
Viral video going around right now. World Star, you can check it out. Um,
That's crazy.
LeBron James posted a picture of the guy who shot Micaiah Bryant with a caption said "You're next," and it said shortly after he took it down. What you think happened with that?
Mhm.
You think the powers that be said, "Hey, hey"?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. If something happens to him,
should
if
celebrities
something happens to him,
speak on shit like that? Should they be barred from talking about events in that fashion? I mean, because it's like Paul
because that's
Pierce,
how he felt. That's how he felt. He's still a human person, but he has to think
but
about his
but see,
what he.
you can't do that because he's so influential. Like
That's
when
what I
you,
was gonna say. He has to think about the people that follow him,
he can't do it.
and
You can't do it. You can't do it. You know what I mean? Because he is influential. He got people that you know what I mean. He can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
he
because
gotta keep he gotta keep his thoughts to himself. So only talk about him
yeah. Well,
around.
you're a public figure, and you got to probably
You
keep
know,
some of your because, like I said, you got people that follow you, and you are privy to information that the average person isn't. You know what I mean? So I just think that
maybe,
celebrities and shit need to keep their mouth shut about shit because they use them to push narratives. You know what I mean? They use a celebrity to get, they use them to
mm-hmm,
drive home they points, and you know what I mean? I just think that was kind
mm-hmm,
of premature, LeBron. You know what I mean? To even put some shit up like that, but. Some people was rocking with him, and I think, dude, he killed that girl, so he deserves something. But I mean, we
right,
got to. the case got to be examined. We got to go over it. You know what I mean? And ain't nothing in the world gonna bring her back. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
fucked up though. And I think everybody, let me say this too. At this point, I think everybody need to adjust a little more self control. All of us. You know what I mean? Like some shit, like
Yeah.
some things are just out of our control. But if you've got a moment, sometimes don't be just so mad. You know what I mean? Self control. You feel
Right.
me? That girl had a knife.
Exactly.
If she just would have been just fighting, she might still be alive. She had a knife. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta be cool. Like,
Right.
sometimes we take things, we go too far off on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go too far
Yeah.
on shit though. It's not that serious though. You know what I mean? I mean, if that
Right.
girl life was really in danger, like I don't know, I wasn't there, I haven't seen, but it seemed like it should have been some other people there having her back too, though, right?
Right.
Like I'm just saying, like I don't know, black people, we gotta definitely uh keep our composure out here. You know what I mean? Like we gotta use our poker face more though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes going off ain't going off. I hope that, I mean, I think this needs to be a lesson to all of us. Like we need to, govern yourself a little bit more. These police ain't playing with us. You know what I mean? They knocking us down.
Right.
I was talking to somebody earlier today, and I was saying, I mean, it would seem like they telling them to shoot us, right?
You're
That would
telling
seem
them what?
it's like it seemed like the powers that be are telling the police to shoot. Then they're not telling
Oh,
them
okay.
not to shoot. They tell them because of why they keep shooting. They like they got the green light almost. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't
Right.
know, but it just seemed like they don't have no. They're not learning the resolution skills that they need to learn. They just learn how to shoot. Just shoot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, the dude, just I mean, where this police is wrong at in my book is that he shot her 4 times. All he had to do is shoot her once. She could shot her in the leg. She'd have been okay. She can't do nothing, right? I don't think that he should have shot her 4 times in the way that he did. You feel me? Like that just don't seem cool. Now, actually, I wish he wouldn't have shot her, but at the same time, I wish he wouldn't have had a knife neither. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to, you know what I mean? It's hard though. You know what I'm saying? When we got to look at stuff and then we get little bits and pieces and they give us what they, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm gonna let you go on and get it down, man. It's been a good show, man, brother love, man. We in here tonight. We got Sister Sherry in here, man. We did a little Q&A. We did a little Q&A, and now we gonna get some Z's for tomorrow, man. I got raffles out here. Everybody just, you know what I mean? Tune in. We got a few raffles tomorrow. Sister Sherry need to get in a couple of these raffles. I'll send the information over. Once again, it's the Brother Love Show. We want to thank you for sitting down with us for this little hour and 30 some minutes. Okay, that was pretty good, man. We're gonna do it again and keep it lit, man. You hear me? Sister Sherry, you in there? Oh shit. I heard that. It's a big good night out there in Brother Love Land, man. Yeah. All right. All right. One time. All right. We gone.